General Hospital spoilers reveal that Nathan West is currently managing a massive cover-up regarding Rocco Falconeri and the shooting of Ross Cullum. Jason Morgan has taken the fall for the crime, leaving Nathan to handle the fallout from inside the Port Charles Police Department. However, upcoming episodes indicate that Nathan's situation is about to become significantly more complicated due to a mysterious text message and new orders from Jen Sidwell. But let us just stop and look at this whole mess for a second. Because Nathan has enough on his plate right now, he is covering for a teenager who shot a WSB director and going along with Jason's insane plan to take the blame. So you would think that is enough drama for one cop. But more trouble is brewing, and it has probably been brewing for a long time. In fact, that trouble may have been going on from the exact moment Nathan crashed his truck and shocked everyone with his resurrection. Because there have definitely been moments when it seemed like Nathan was keeping massive secrets. We all saw it. The weird looks. The missing years. Jack Brennan is certainly suspicious of Nathan's past and whatever else he might be hiding now that he is back in Port Charles. And Brennan usually has a good radar for this stuff. So when Nathan gets a mysterious message on his phone in the March 31 episode, we have to pay attention. Nathan will get a notification and see that a strange text has appeared. Although this text will bring a mystery for fans watching at home, it may not be much of a mystery to Nathan himself. There is a very good chance Nathan will know exactly who the message is from and rush off to meet the sender as a result. He is not going to just ignore it. He is going to drop everything. And that brings us to April 1. General Hospital spoilers say Jen Sidwell will bark out some fresh orders on that day. Could Nathan be on the receiving end of them in a massive twist? It makes too much sense. Viewers cannot forget that Sidwell previously mentioned news regarding his inside men at the police station. He bragged about it. Sidwell's informants provided proof against Willow Kane and let him know she was likely guilty of her crime. Sidwell was able to use that information to his advantage, since he had a strong hunch that Willow would approve of his plot to paralyze Drew Kane, and Willow indeed did. So now he has got Congresswoman Kane right exactly where he wants her, trapped, blackmailed, doing his dirty work. Nathan could easily have been one of those informants, especially since he was perhaps the only one with access to that specific Willow intel during the trial. He was right there, he had the clearance, he had the opportunity. So if Nathan is the mole, think about what that means. It means Nathan is indirectly responsible for the absolute nightmare that Drew Kane is living right now. Drew is trapped in his own body. Locked-in syndrome, unable to move or speak because Willow is shooting him up with an undetectable paralytic that mimics a stroke, and Sidwell is supplying the drug. If Nathan handed Sidwell the leverage to force Willow into doing this, then Nathan's hands are incredibly dirty. He is playing a very dark game, and he is hiding it behind that handsome cop exterior. But the cracks are showing. Brennan knows it. Cullum probably knows it. And soon the whole town might know it. Regardless of the past, there are great reasons to think Sidwell may be Nathan's secret boss right now. Nathan may be caught up in Sidwell and Ross Cullum's chaotic world, which would make the Rocco shooter cover-up even riskier than it already is, because Nathan is juggling too many lies. He is trying to protect Lulu's kid. He told Lulu to keep her mouth shut. He promised her that if she does exactly what he says, no one will ever know that Rocco pulled the trigger on Pier 55. But how can Nathan protect Rocco when he is taking orders from a monster like Sidwell? Sidwell is ruthless. If Sidwell finds out what really happened on that pier, he could use it. He could use Rocco as leverage, just like he used the trial intel against Willow. Nathan is playing with fire, and he is dragging Lulu and Rocco right into the flames with him. And then there is Jason Morgan. Jason is sitting in a WSB black site right now, taking the fall. Extradited to some unknown location where he is probably being treated horribly. Brennan even told Carly that it is unlikely Jason will ever come home. Jason sacrificed his entire life, his freedom, his chance to be with Danny, just to save Rocco from federal charges. And Nathan stood there and let it happen. Nathan even told Dante to back off and let Jason get arrested. Nathan is managing this massive lie from inside the PCPD. But if Nathan is actually working for Sidwell, then Nathan's motivations are completely twisted. Is he really protecting Rocco? Or is he protecting his own cover? If the WSB starts digging too deep into Cullum's shooting, they might uncover Nathan's ties to Sidwell. So letting Jason take the fall is actually the safest thing for Nathan's own secrets. It is a brilliant, terrible strategy. Nevertheless, Nathan may have to juggle his Rocco secret with some new instructions from Sidwell regarding Marco Rios' case, because Marco is dead. Cullum stabbed him to death in Alexis Davis's office, left him bleeding on the floor, and Sidwell is absolutely devastated. But more than devastated, Sidwell is furious. He is a grieving father on the warpath. He made a promise over Marco's body that he would get revenge, and it makes sense that Sidwell will deliver some heavy demands to his mole inside the police department as part of his revenge plot. Sidwell wants blood, and he wants Nathan to help him get it. Sidwell may continue to fixate on Sonny Corinthos as his top suspect, because Cullum is smart. Cullum knows how to cover his tracks. Cullum probably planted evidence to make it look like Sonny ordered a hit on Marco. Sonny and Sidwell are already rivals, so it is the perfect frame-up. Sidwell might call for Sonny's immediate arrest. He might order Nathan to plant more evidence, or to steer the PCPD investigation directly toward the Corinthos organization. Nathan would be forced to use his badge to railroad an innocent man. Well, innocent of this specific crime anyway. And if Nathan refuses, Sidwell could expose him. Sidwell could ruin Nathan's life just like he ruined Willow's. Then again, Sidwell might decide Dante Falconeri was right about widening the suspect pool. Dante told Sidwell that there might be other people who wanted to hurt Marco to get to Sidwell. So maybe Sidwell will just push Nathan to solve the case in general, to use police resources to find the real killer so Sidwell can deal with them personally. But here is the massive twist. The real killer is Ross Cullum. Cullum is the WSB director. Cullum is the guy Jason supposedly shot. Cullum is currently drifting in and out of consciousness in the GHICU after Lucas Jones unknowingly saved his life in surgery. If Nathan starts investigating Marco's death and realizes Cullum did it, what does he do? Does he tell Sidwell? Sidwell and Cullum were working together on the Cold Fusion project. If Sidwell finds out Cullum killed his son, it will be an all-out war. And Nathan will be caught right in the middle of it. Either way, General Hospital spoilers hint that Nathan could face some incredibly tight spots thanks to Sidwell. He is walking a tightrope. On one side, he has the Rocco cover-up. He has to keep Dante in the dark. Dante is his buddy. Dante is the commissioner. Dante is Rocco's father. Lying to Dante every single day has to be eating Nathan alive. Or maybe it isn't. Maybe the missing years changed Nathan so much that he doesn't even care anymore. On the other side, he has Sidwell barking orders, demanding results, threatening to expose whatever dark secrets Nathan brought back with him to Port Charles. And what about Lulu? Nathan and Lulu are finally going on dates. They are getting closer. Maxie is furious about it, but Nathan and Lulu are pushing forward anyway. But how can Nathan build a relationship with Lulu when his entire life is a house of cards? He is protecting her son, yes. But he is also potentially working for the most dangerous criminal in town. If Lulu finds out that Nathan is Sidwell's mole, it will destroy her. She is an investigative journalist. She is naturally curious. She is already asking questions about Cullum. What happens when she starts asking questions about Nathan? What happens when she looks at his phone and sees that mysterious text from March 31? Lulu could stumble right into a deadly trap. We also have to think about Willow in all this. Willow is about to make a shocking realization on April 1. Spoilers say it could blow Sidwell's entire operation apart. What if Willow realizes who the PCPD informant is? What if she remembers something from her trial? A look, a conversation, a piece of paperwork that only Nathan had access to. If Willow connects the dots and realizes Nathan sold her out to Sidwell, she might go after him. Willow is desperate. She is drugging Drew against her will. She is terrified. Desperate people do desperate things. If she thinks taking down Nathan will free her from Sidwell's control, she might just do it. She might expose him to the whole town. And let us not forget about Jack Brennan. Brennan is already suspicious. Brennan is the head of the WSB. He has resources. He has agents. He has Jocelyn Jacks running around doing his bidding. If Brennan decides to focus his attention on Nathan West, Nathan is going to have a very hard time hiding his tracks. Brennan is currently dealing with the Jason fallout and Carly's anger. But Brennan is a multitasker. He knows Cullum is dirty. He knows the Five Poppies project is a mess. If he links Nathan to Sidwell, Brennan might just take Nathan out himself. The pressure on Nathan is building from every single direction. The mysterious text is just the beginning. It is the spark that is going to light the powder keg. When he rushes off to meet the Cinder, he is crossing a line. He is stepping back into the shadows. And when Sidwell barks those new orders on April 1, Nathan will have to make a choice. Does he follow orders and plunge deeper into the darkness, or does he finally try to break free? But breaking free means risking everything. It means risking Rocco. It means risking Lulu. It means risking his own freedom. Port Charles is holding its breath right now. The hospital is in chaos, with Cullum in the ICU and Marco in the morgue. The police station is in chaos with Jason's extradition and Dante's stress. The mob is in chaos with Sonny preparing for war against Sidwell, and right in the middle of all of it is Nathan West. A cop with missing years. A man with too many secrets. A guy who might just be the most dangerous person in town because nobody realizes how deep he is actually in. So we have to stay tuned, because the week of March 30 is going to be explosive. The text message on Tuesday. The orders on Wednesday. The warpath on Friday. It is all connected, and Nathan West is the glue holding this terrible, dangerous puzzle together. If he slips up even once, the whole thing comes crashing down. And a lot of people are going to get hurt when it does.